The ground shakes, and somewhere out past the horizon, the ocean is already moving toward you. A tsunami can cross an entire ocean faster than a commercial jet. That's over 500 miles per hour in deep water. Most people picture a tsunami as one giant wall of water. It isn't. It's closer to the tide rising by 30 feet in a matter of minutes. Dr. Costas Synolakis, a tsunami researcher who has studied wave behavior for decades, helped explain why the ocean itself gives the first warning. His research focused on something most people never notice until it's too late. Before a tsunami arrives, the ocean often pulls back first. The shoreline can retreat hundreds of feet, exposing sand and reef that's never normally visible, which means the most dangerous instinct is curiosity.
People who see the ocean vanish often walk toward it, not away. In 2004, in Thailand and Sri Lanka, witnesses described walking out to look at stranded fish before the wave returned. So why would the ocean pull back before it strikes? The answer lies in how a tsunami actually forms. An earthquake on the seafloor pushes a massive volume of water upward. That water spreads outward in every direction as a series of waves. The first wave arriving on shore is often the trough, not the crest, which is why the water disappears before it returns. Which means the retreat isn't a false alarm, it's the loading motion before the strike. Here's the part most people get wrong. The first wave is rarely the largest.
Some of the most destructive tsunami waves have arrived third, fourth, even sixth in the sequence, which means returning to shore after the first wave passes can be the deadliest decision of the entire event. So what actually determines who survives? Elevation and speed. Tsunami evacuation researchers have found that vertical evacuation, simply getting higher, often matters more than horizontal distance from shore. A 3-story concrete building can be safer than running a quarter mile on foot, which means the fastest nearby high ground, not the nearest exit, is often the better choice. Now think about warning time. For tsunamis caused by distant earthquakes, warning systems can give hours of notice. But for tsunamis caused by nearby earthquakes, the wave can arrive in under 10 minutes. Which means the only warning some people ever get is the earthquake itself. Coastal safety researchers describe a simple rule used in Japan for generations. If the ground shakes hard enough that you can't stand, don't wait for a siren. Move to high ground immediately. Here's where the story turns strange. Survivors of the 2011 Tōhoku tsunami in Japan often describe the wave arriving in near silence, masked by the sound of collapsing structures around them.
Some reported hearing what witnesses called a low roar only in the final seconds before impact, which means by the time you hear it, the decision window has already closed. So, could you actually survive a tsunami with only minutes of warning? The odds come down to a handful of decisions made before the wave is even visible. Reading the retreating ocean, choosing height over distance, refusing to wait for the official signal. Tsunamis have reshaped coastlines for millions of years, long before there were sirens or warning systems to sound. And maybe that's the real reframe. We wait for permission to be afraid. A siren, an alert, a crowd already running. But the ocean gives its warning quietly, in the space where water used to be. The only question that matters is whether you move before it fills back in.